Hey, he's here, 13th of August. I'm embroidered in a massive debate on X. That's okay. Debate all you want. I'm entitled to my opinion just like anybody else. But no, I'm not entitled to my opinion because someone's going to tell me that I'm not. They can tell me, but I can't tell them. It's a typical venue of what's going on. You're misinformed. You got your head in the sand. You got this. You got that. I got one thing to say to those people. Begins with an F and ends with a U. That's it. Research the facts. If you want to do it purely on facts, you need to research the facts. If you want to do it on opinion, just say it's your opinion. But see, here's the first thing. When someone doesn't agree with someone, there is an attack. That is the problem. That is the one, let me back up. That is the one major flaw of the politician of today. As soon as you don't agree with the politician of today, they take that and they turn it into an attack on you. And all are guilty. Now, the politician's a smooth person, right? Because they all been groomed and trained. You know, you're talking to an audience, you got to make a contact with the audience. It's just like in public speaking. If I'm speaking to a group of people, I got to somehow get in their head, right? I got to somehow connect. Well, in public speaking, you connect by telling a joke, reading an audience, a story, a parable. You can connect that way. Politics, you're going to agree. You're going to find common ground. One of the smoothest people that I ever saw in action like that was Barack Obama. He's very smooth in that common ground connection. And you didn't feel left out when you were around Barack. You could see it. Very smooth. Bill Clinton, same way, very smooth. But in a different approach, but very smooth. Bush Jr., he lacked that completely. He couldn't connect with you. Nixon, with his antics, got old after a while. Of course, the most charismatic was Kennedy. Kennedy could present the message because we're living in that type of era where everything kind of you could lean into it. You were gonna lean into it. You just need a little push, and he gave that little push, and you would that was it. That's why when he got assassinated, many people cried. That was gone. Yep. You don't know what you're talking about. When I hear all that reminds me of the all-in crowd. Now, the all-in crowd to me is the all-in ultra-magna people. I have a lot of friends that are in that group. I was raised Democratic. I was Democratic most of my life. I left the party I went to the Democratic Party for help. They wouldn't help me. I went to Republicans. They helped me. I became a Republican. And then we got into this massive rural conflict, which I don't agree with. So back to being a Democrat. Obama, when he ran the first time, made sense. He didn't follow through, but in his pitch, he made sense. So I voted for Obama. Then you see what happened with Obama. You see the true colors come out in the administration. Just my opinion. So, who comes along on a soapbox? A new face. The new face is Trump. Walk the talk. He did. For the most part, he did walk the talk. But he failed me on a few things. So, yes, I did vote for Trump. And then I didn't vote anymore. I haven't voted since. And people say, well, you gave up your right to vote. I haven't given up my right to vote. I have a right to vote, but I'm opting not to vote because what am I voting for? The Democrats have lost their way. They're not for the people. They're for social programs, but they're not for you and I on the street. Because if they were for you and I on the street, we wouldn't have the economic hardships that we have now. Is Trump for the person on the street? No, he's for corporations. If he makes it easy on the corporations, his thinking is they will make it easy on us. In some cases, they will. In some cases, they won't. See, nothing's changed in the 50 years I'm involved in politics. Nothing. Faces change. The administration changes. But how the politicians work is all the same. They're all groomed the same way. They all do the same thing. And I see through it. And I'm not impressed. I have no message from the Democratic Party other than they attack Trump. I have no message from Trump. He attacks them. Junior, See, to me, they're all Democrats. Trump's a Democrat. He didn't run under the Democratic Party because they wouldn't give him money. He wanted access to the money. They wouldn't give it to him, so he ran against them. But I still believe he's a Democrat. I believe he's a Democratic plant put there to destroy the Republican Party. And I believe he's on the verge of doing that. He is the plan. He's the plan. When they talk about Q and the plan and this and all that conspiracy stuff, he is that. There's no doubt. He is that. And all you have to do is get vetted, go on Truth Social and say it, and they kick you off. And why would they kick me off with me saying that? You open up Truth Social, right, at a time when there was heavy censoring going on Twitter, YouTube, wherever, right? So you open up Truth Social and you can say anything you want, we're not going to censor you. So I went on there and said what I've been saying on Getter, Twitter, Rumble. I'm saying everywhere. I say it there. Getter doesn't kick me off. Twitter doesn't kick me off. But Truth Social goes, you're not coming back here. Now, why would that be? When you're not censoring me. Just a question. Hey, I'm in a question mode. Coming up to 10 minutes. I'm in a question mode today. There's going to be a lot of questions today. And on everything. Why not? Got a lot of things on my mind today. Everyday carry, right? That's what we do, everyday carry. Everyday carry is not a gun, a knife, a phone, what's in your pockets. It's what's going on every day, right? Thanks for listening. Thanks for putting up for me. You might like it, you might not. It's fine. Either way is okay with me. I appreciate you tuning in. You're not going to get this all the time. It's once in a while content. I'll try to stay online with the everyday topic items. Catch you later.